Track and field always seems to have a big disagreement between the fans and the athletes against the decision makers of the sport. In recent years, it was the final three at the end of competitions, but the less said about that, the better. This time it's an issue that can not only drastically affect competition at World Championships, but majorly influence pro athletes' lives and careers. World Athletics severely hardened the qualification standards for the World Championships and the Olympics in hope to make 50% of the athletes qualify by achieving the standard and 50% of athletes qualifying through world rankings, which is a point system based off performance and which races you do. On paper that sounds fine. It encourages more elites to compete and makes things like the Diamond League more exciting, but this decision opens up so many issues. The more minor issue is that the ranking system is confusing, as Sam Parsons from Tinman explains here.
What's the reason that they won't take the indoor one? Explain that again.
Because
what did they say?
Indoor 5K and a 3K are considered not main events. Only outdoor, you need 2 outdoor 5Ks basically.
Okay.
Period. And you can have 1 indoor 5K or you can have 1 3K. Doesn't matter if the 3K is indoors or if it's outdoors. And I didn't know that.
The big issue is with governing bodies ignoring the change of selection criteria. A prime example is with British Athletics. British Athletics have said they want to focus on big hitters and take smaller teams of athletes who have achieved the new and tougher qualifying standards, which completely disregards the whole point of the new 50% qualifying standard and 50% ranking system. This is made worse by the head of World Athletics, Seb Coe, agreeing with this decision, completely contradicting World Athletics' new system. If the CEO of World Athletics can't stand by its own new rules, then how does this look for the sport? This is detrimental for athletes and their careers, because a lot of contracts depend on these international appearances, and with selection being near impossible for any GB athletes now, unless they are one of the very few athletes in the world who can achieve the tougher standards, then it's likely a lot of their contracts will be cut, or they might lose their contract altogether. Any up-and-coming athletes who might not yet be at the standard they need to be to compete for medals at these championships, surely it'd be a good idea to let them compete at championships and gain vital experience that they wouldn't be able to gain just from racing on the normal track and field circuit.